why the future surely belongs to Islam. We live in an age of brilliance and burnout, of hyperconnectivity, an age where young people across the globe are more informed than ever and yet more anxious, more spiritually empty, and more unsure of what to believe in. Amid this chaos, a quiet shift is taking place. And it's not a trend, it's a return. More and more people, especially the youth, are turning to Islam. Not out of compulsion, not out of tradition, but out of choice, out of deep searching. And this shift was foreseen by some of the world's greatest minds. George Bernard Shaw, the Nobel Prize-winning playwright, once said, "I have always held the religion of Muhammad in high estimation because of its wonderful vitality. I believe that if a man like him were to assume the leadership of the modern world, he would succeed in solving its problems." He wasn't a Muslim, but he saw in Islam something timeless, something resilient, vitality. Why are so many young people, especially in the West, curious about Islam? Because Islam offers what the modern world has lost: clarity in confusion, balance in extremes, purpose in a profit-driven age. Dr. Hans Kochler, Austrian philosopher, once wrote, "Islam will be the strongest spiritual force in the 21st century." Why? Because it's built not on myth or mysticism, but on logic, clarity, and lived practice. Because when materialism fails, when ideologies collapse, when confusion spreads, Islam remains like a compass pointing toward oneness, order, and meaning. And even Reverend Bosworth Smith, an Anglican priest and historian, said this about the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He was Caesar and Pope in one, but he was Pope without the Pope's pretensions, Caesar without the legions. He ruled not by sword, but by sheer moral force. That force, the moral clarity, the simplicity, the structure, still speaks today. Today, Islam is the fastest growing religion, not by birth rate alone, but by conversion, exploration, and conviction. People who were taught to fear it are now finding peace in it. Young people especially are drawn to its discipline, its dignity, and its ability to offer something rare, a life that means something. The future isn't just digital, it's spiritual, and the voices of the past were right. Islam may not conquer through empires, but it may gently win over hearts, one question, one soul, one awakening at a time. And in a world full of noise, Islam may be the voice that says, "Come home."